Australia, good evening, or the middle of the night for some of you. If you're in Florida, it's morning. If you're in the UK, it's coming up for tea time. But I'm here. We're talking about cleansing away all the vibes from 2020, all the stuff that we don't want to know about. Now, the last couple of days we focused on our thoughts and our feelings, and today we're going to focus on the energy around us and the energy in our homes. Okay, so just say a few good mornings. Lacey says good morning. Brenda says good day all. Lacey says she's doing well. Nikki says good morning. It's a beautiful day in Ohio. Michelle Strickland says hi, Anne-Marie from Chicago. Lacey's from Southern Illinois. Facebook user, you're in one of the groups, you're from Hampshire. We're back to that again. Sorry, you'll have to hop on over to Anne-Marie McCormack Psychic Mediums page if you're in the group, or put your name down if you're in one of the groups so that I know who's making the comment. Leanne's doing well in Wisconsin. Amber's doing well in Florida. Dawn's doing well from Central New York. Sarah is doing well from Lincolnshire. I'm doing well. I'm in Hyde and it's been snowing today. We woke up to about 2 to 4 inches of snow. Pam Trinker from Minnesota. Hello, Pam from Minnesota. I love Minnesota. Good morning. Good morning. Lots of good mornings. Nancy from South Carolina. Jeanette from Amsterdam. Well, hello from Amsterdam. Lisa says good morning from USA. Where in the USA, Lisa? Let us know. Okay. So we're talking with the last couple of days. So if you want to go back, we talked about letting go of crappy energy, letting go of crappy people, letting go of crappy energy. Okay. Now we're going to talk about letting go of the crappy stuff in your house, right? Because in order to get rid of the 2020 and all those crappy vibes, you've got some stuff in your house you probably need to get rid of. Okay. Christine, love from Cocoa, Florida. Christine, love you too. Sending love to Cocoa, Florida. But it's a lovely day in Florida. It was really cold, wasn't it, the last couple of days? And now you've got back to 80-degree weather, haven't you? Okay. So today we're going to talk about getting rid of the shitty energy out of the house. So you know when you've had an argument with somebody and you can sense, or you go into a room and you can sense that there's bad vibes in the air. Well, you need to get rid of those bad vibes out of your house, okay? So what I want you to do tomorrow, or you can do it later today, go in each room of the home and just close your eyes ever so gently and just take a few deep breaths. And you put your right hand on your heart chakra and you can just breathe in slowly for 5, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. And just open your mind and just ask yourself, is there any negative vibes? Is there any negative energy in that room? Is there any negative energy that's attached itself to something in that room? Negative energy is really good at attaching itself to statues or religious items. So if you've got any Buddhas, any Jesuses, any angels, any Marys, anything like that, any owls, any elephants, anything at all that could be worshipped in any religion, negative energy has a tendency to attach itself to it, okay? Now, if you're particularly fond of the object, tomorrow night's a full moon, so it'd be a good idea to put it outside during the full moon and cleansing. And tomorrow, we're also going to talk about doing some saging. I've got sage here today. I've got a bundle of sage, and tomorrow I'll light it and I'll show you how to go about using it, okay? So that's what's happening tomorrow, okay? So Tracy says, lovely new year. Oh, she's a new year baby. Oh. So this is what we're talking about. We're talking about getting rid of all the old energy, bringing in the new energy. And what better way to do this on a new moon? Because we're going to be doing it on the full moon. The full moon is particularly good for getting rid of energies. Particularly good. I'm just going to have to say, I'm busy. I'm all alive. This is my brother. He's going to be telling me he's on his way over. And he can be on his way over, but he needs to know that I'm working at the moment. Decline. On her live, I'll tell him. Bugger off. So maybe, hopefully, he'll stop ringing me. Right, so here we go. I wish I had some energy. Okay. Well, the holidays really zaps us all, doesn't it? But we're talking about getting rid of the negative energy. Then we can welcome in the new energy. So look in every single room. See if there's anything that you've got that you don't want. He's not looking at his bloody messages. I'm going to turn the phone off. Power off. Shutting down. Constant interruptions. It's because I'm talking about getting rid of negative energy. Therefore, I must have some in my house. I need to get rid of some in my house. Do you want any advice for sleepwalking? Are there any crystals or angels that could help? Good question, Diane. I always have a big slab of selenite under my bed because selenite is very good for bringing in the angel energy. And I'll talk about a huge slab of selenite. And on it, I've got all the chakra stones, and it all corresponds to where I should be laying in the bed. But I will look that one up for you. And I'll talk to my friend Takita, my spiritual daughter from the Crystal Mind, because she's a good crystal expert, and she will tell me if she recommends any particular stones. Also, Nicholas Pearson, who's written quite a number of books on crystals. He's one of my friends, and he's out of Orlando. I'll message him and I'll ask Nicholas as well what he recommends for sleepwalking, because these, I mean, I'm into crystals, but I've got some really good experts at my fingertips that I can ask these questions for you. So I will ask them to see what they recommend. Okay, right, so the houses, the stones I use for gridding the houses, I use black tourmaline and I use selenite, and I put a piece of each in every corner of every room. Now this is what black tourmaline looks like, black stone. You can get it raw and get it polished, and this is a piece of selenite. You could also use clear quartz. I sometimes use, in particular rooms, I use lapis lazuli as well. Lapis lazuli is the ancient Egyptian stone that they use for protection. It's blue and it has a gold fleck in it as well as a little bit of white in it. I'm not sure if I have any on here. I'll get set up properly for the new year. It's kind of like this, but it's got like a gold fleck in it as well. Okay, so that's what we're going to be using for that. And these, you can use them in every corner of the house, or you could use them in every corner of every room. The black tourmaline acts like a psychic vacuum cleaner. It gobbles up all the negative energy, and the selenite brings in the angelic energy. It helps bring in the angelic realm. Okay, so that's what I use in every room and every corner of the house. And if you're trying to sell a house, put some selenite in the garden, bury some selenite outside. Where will you get those from? Well, if you're in the States, I would like you to buy them from my spiritual daughter, because she hand sources every single stone. She chooses every single piece and she Reiki infuses it. And her name is Takita Shine, and her website is on Facebook. It's called The Crystal Mind, M-I-N-D. The Crystal Mind, M-I-N-D. And tell Takita that Anne-Marie said for you to contact her about getting some stones to get rid of negative energy. The gridding stones, because when you put them in the four corners, you're creating a grid. For everybody else, if you're not in the States, go to your local crystal store or look online, and if you can't find anything, let me know. If you're in Europe, I've got some here. I can probably send you some out from here. Okay, Leanne says lapis is her favourite stone. One of mine too. Okay, so there we go with that. Now I'm also going to ask you to pick pile A, pile 1, 2 or 3 today. Oh, we got 2 stones on pile 3. How about that? And don't forget, tomorrow I'm going to demonstrate how we cleanse, how we sage. But today I want you to go through every room in the house. If there's something that feels like it's got some kind of weird energy attached to it, put it outside. If it's something that you feel that's got particularly negative energy on it and you're done with it, bury it upside down in the garden. Putting things upside down in the garden is always a great way to diffuse any kind of negative energy it could be holding on to. Okay, and then I'll show you how you can sage things. Okay, how we actually sage and how we cleanse things. Yeah, so that's that. So we're talking about saging, we're talking about cleansing. My doorbell's just gone, so I know that that's my brother. He said he was going to come about 5:30 and it's 4:45 now. So there we go. Are we having fun yet, people? Okay, so let's go to the piles. If you've got any questions, ask me questions. If you find any objects that you're not sure if it's got any negative energy on it, send me a private message, send me a photograph of it, take a photo of your phone, attach it as an image and send it to me, and then I can look at it for you and see what I pick up from that object. Okay, but it's time to get rid of things. Open the windows, open the doors, let some fresh air come in, invite the angels in, and we'll be doing some official proper ceremonies tomorrow on this full moon for inviting the angels in. Okay, so the first pile that we have for you, the very first pile, the first card is caution, the second card is healing, and the third card is forgiveness. So when we look at these cards all together, we have got caution, we've got healing, we've got forgiveness. Okay, right, so caution, we've got to be very, very careful about what we're doing. We've got to be careful that we're not rushing in where angels fear to tread. And this comes in with the healer. So is there something wrong with your health? Is there something that you've been neglecting? Have you got something that's not quite right with you that you need to get sorted out? If so, get it sorted out. If you've been thinking about going and seeing the doctor, go see the doctor. Make that appointment. Get it looked at. Okay. It might be that you need a massage, or you need some spa time. It might just be a case of stress, but whatever it is, get it looked at. Okay. Margie said, my husband just had a heart attack. Is he going to be okay? I can't live without him. Oh, Marge, I am so sorry that you feel that way, because life goes on. We all go on. I'm not sure if he's going to be okay. I feel that he has to make some big changes. I feel he has a choice and he has to make some big changes in order to be okay. So make sure that he follows the doctor's orders and the doctor's advice. Okay? That's what I'm getting where that's concerned. Sometimes people feel like we have to give things up. Well, I always think it's not about giving things up. It's about doing something positive for yourself, isn't it? It's about doing something that empowers you and enables you to feel happier and healthier and whole. It's not something that takes away from your life. If you were to die prematurely because you're not doing things like you should be, you're not taking good care of yourself, that is depriving in itself. So make sure you take proper good care of your health. The second card is the healer. So like I said, if there's any problems, go see the healer. The third card is forgiveness. And sometimes this is telling us, that we have to let ourselves off the hook. We have to stop stressing. We have to stop worrying. Okay? We have to stop thinking that, is this all there is to life? Because that creates a lot of stress in itself. Okay? Susan says, I'm so sad with the loss of my parents. I need help to get through it. Susan, I am sending you millions of angels. I'm asking the army of angels to come and surround you now and to help you in your time of need, Susan. Because your angels can be with you at any time you want them to be. All you have to do is say, angels, please help me now. And they will help you. They really will. Right, so that was the first pile. And if you're watching this on playback, let me know later. Put a comment on playback. Okay? The second pile is... the first card out is mystery. So let's have a look at the mystery card. I love the mystery card because it always reminds me of Stonehenge. And that's why I chose the Stonehenge image, because it is a mystery. And everything is always revealed in divine time and not necessarily our time. So if you've been thinking a lot about trying to get something done, ask your angels for the help. Ask your angels to help you uncover those mysteries. Yeah, because they will help you uncover those mysteries. Susan, you are welcome. And anybody that needs angels, anybody that needs help, I'm asking the angels to send each and every one of you the help, the care, the love, the light that you need right now. Okay? So we're asking for that help. Okay? Right, so the next card that comes out in this pile, the mystery card, is saying that things are going on that you're trying to find the answers to. It's not quite right yet. sometimes things have to be a mystery. Okay, the second card that comes out is a summer card. So maybe what you've been worrying about, what you've been thinking about, maybe the answer will show up around the summer solstice, which is around June 20th of next year. So anyway, from June 19th to June 24th, your answer should just magically appear. So if there's been something that's been puzzling you, something that you cannot figure out, those answers will come right to you. Okay, and also if you've been looking for a soulmate, not your soul mate, if you've been looking for a soulmate, think about the June card, think about the solstice, because the solstice is a great time to go mingling and to meet new people and to find new people. So this is a wonderful connection. So if you pick pile number 2, do things that solidify your relationship around the summer solstice. Look to meet somebody new wherever it is. Something good's going to be happening for you around that solstice. Okay, now let's go to pile number 3 and see what we have for pile number 3. Okay, the first card is divine guidance. So this is telling us that you're not necessarily tuning into the divine, and you're not necessarily asking for help. Now, how do we ask for help? We don't say, oh, angels, I need some help. You just say, thank you, angels, I receive the help that you've sent me. Thank you for graciously giving me help concerning wherever it is. It could be my husband's health. It could be my job, it could be my family, it could be my kids, it could be my mother, my brother, wherever it is. Just say, thank you, angels, for giving me help and throwing light on this situation. So that's how we pray for divine guidance. We thank them for receiving it. Okay, so that's how we do that. The next card in this set is abundance. It's a very simple card, and it says that when we can thank the angels, they can bring in all the blessings. So there's blessings waiting for us. There are blessings waiting for us. All we've got to do is to thank the angels for receiving those blessings, because those blessings want to magically come down for us from the heavens. They just want to shower us with blessings. Okay, and what kind of blessing could that be? So for those that you have picked pile number 3, it's an amazing pile to pick today, because it says that those blessings could be what our heart desires. So what have you been desiring? What have you been looking for? What have you been praying for? What have you been saying, angels, please help me now. I really need your help, and I thank you in advance for your help. Okay, so there we have that for you. So there's those 3 piles for today. And since I have unexpected house visitors that have come a little bit quicker than what I thought, I will come back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll be on for longer. We'll be doing the saging demonstration. I'll be giving personal messages for the people who hop on. So make sure you hop on tomorrow if you shared today, and I'll make sure that I get you a message today, tomorrow. You'll get your message tomorrow. And for all of those that are struggling, many angel blessings to you. 1 million angel blessings, asking the angels to bless you and to surround you with comfort and good times and good opportunities. Okay, love to each and every one of you. Take care. Okay, bye bye, see you tomorrow.